You can't hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Hello. What does on-glizzy mean? What does that mean? What does on-glizzy mean? Anyway, hello. Welcome to Super Cuties, the monthly tournament. Yeah, I'm really behind on chat because my internet is still fucked up. I really need to fix this. I'll fix it for next stream. But anyway. You still drunk? No, I'm not drunk. What do you mean? Why would I still be drunk? I am the opposite of drunk. I am unhydrated. But hello, there she is, there I am. You owe me Yuri Rex? Okay. I will give you, I'll give you recommendations. Don't worry. Anyway, we're playing a tournament, or rather, we're hosting a tournament. So let's get into it. Let me get round one up here. We got round one. I can spell. Just wondering. Okay. Okay, so we've got a couple matches here. Who should we watch? Let's watch somebody new. We've seen Dead to Bread a lot. A Discord tournament? Yes, that's what we're doing today. Let's watch. Okay, this person's called Waifu. I don't know who this is, but let's watch this person. Unless they just finished. Maybe they just finished. Let's watch these guys. Let's watch Murasaki and Bois. Whoever Bois is. Okay. Oh, right. By the way, so some of you might not have even noticed. Okay, we're playing Ogdotic over there. Yeah, pure Ogdotic, maybe Mitsurugi. Some of you might not have even noticed, but we had a new pack at New Year's. We had a new pack with some surprise Mikanko cards. And there's a Maxi. And there's an Ash. Okay. So, that's what these sleeves are. It's the new Mikanko card. It's the alt art for Ohimi, but there's also two new cards, I believe. I think it's just two. Also, okay, we've got a purification here, so this is Mitsurugi Ogdotic. Nice to see Murasaki playing. Yeah, so this is not unrelated to what I was just saying, okay? Some of you might not know, but Murasaki was, like, famously a one-trick of Mikanko back when it was, like, somewhat okay. Like, a couple of years ago. So I wonder if he's back on it now, just for today. I wonder. I wouldn't be surprised. Did we choose second, by the way? No. Okay, Bois won the coin flip, so we don't know. But, okay, we have another hand trap. This doesn't look like Mikanko. Mikanko doesn't normally play hand traps. Beyond Maxi. Oh. Oh, that's a nice play. Okay, so Impum completely dodged here by Purification. Notable, I didn't even notice this myself. This card's graveyard effect does not care about Mitsurugi at all. It's just only reptiles. So this actually works with just the Ogdotic cards. So we resolved this one, right? This one? We resolved this effect. It's two? Okay, so there's only two new cards. Why did we discard a card? What happened here? Oh, we drew a card and discarded a card. Right, for the effect of this guy. Okay. I don't know the Ogdotic cards. Also, how's the audio? Can you guys hear the game? It's 3 new cards? Oh. I mean, if you count the alt art, it's definitely 3, but I didn't know there was a new... I knew there was an Xyz and a new main deck monster. Is there a new spell trap as well? Oh my god. Wait, okay, we have another hand trap here. Nibiru. Nibiru is very good in Mekanko, because you can put a big monster on their field and then crash into it. Although that one's not particularly big. And now we have a thrust. Oh my god, we can search here. We could get grass. Or pre-prep. Oh my god, that's full Mitsurugi combo now. Through 3 hand traps, we're now doing Habakiri. That is peak. That is peak. Thank you, Ogdotic cards, for baiting the hand traps. Let's see if there's another hand trap, because there could be. There could be. I wonder if we drew the Nibiru with the Ogdotic card effect, by the way. That would have been really funny. If we didn't have it already, if we drew it because our opponent gave it us. Hello. Thank you, Drizzy. I was muted again. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I was talking muted. I'm sorry. I was muted. I was basically just saying that with Murakumo in this kind of game state where your opponent has like no cards is so insane. It's so cracked, making you discard. We get to clear Nibiru. We have the Futsu. We're not going to get Purification because this card has already been used. But we don't need Purification. When you're on this few cards, your Omni Negate is just the Murakumo itself at this point. I knew you were still tipsy. Bad April? No, I'm not still tipsy. I'm literally dehydrated. Let me open a can of healthy water. You hear that? Healthy water opening up? Totally not an energy drink. Okay, so Prez... What did we do with Prez just now? We didn't tribute. Is there a reason we didn't tribute? Don't we normally want... Okay, Nightmare Unicorn is not what I expected. Are we gonna go Nightmare Unicorn spin itself? Unicorn spin itself? No? Okay. Appaloosa? What is this? A bow. Okay. Is there a reason we didn't go, Prez tribute Murakumo here? Or Futsu? We would have gotten another Prez. That would have been free. But either way, it's fine. The board still looks pretty good. We're back into... Okay, we wanted to save the tribute for one of them for this effect, the Daybreak. But couldn't we have tributed the other one? Did we just miss out on a free Prez there? I'm not sure. We're getting a Wosu now. Need a reward to hydrate the streamer? I'll look into that. Thank you. I will look into that. Okay, what is that? Alien Shock Trooper M frame. Okay, this is an A counters card, so I'm not gonna read it. Oh my god, what even is that? Cosmic Slicer Zerol. Alien trap. Wait, you're actually insane. This deck plays the aliens as well. I didn't even know there was 3 reptile archetypes. We're combining aliens, Mitsu, and Daybreak. Not just Daybreak. All the Ogdode cards. So what is that we searched? Planet Pollutant Virus. Tribute an alien, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls without A counters. Also, until the end of your opponent's 3rd turn, place an A counter on each monster they summon. Well that's just a Raigeki, that's not a Floodgate. What does this card do? Monsters with A counters are changed to defense position, also they can't activate their effects. Okay. Okay, so if we just get another alien on the board, we contribute that. And then this card is... Okay, we're linking this off for Chain Coils. This card I assume is going to be returned by a bow. But where's our second alien? Don't we need 2 aliens to get the Floodgate effect? I mean, it hardly matters, because a Raigeki plus an Omni Negate here, plus a bow pop a card is probably enough versus 3 cards. And Futsu, of course, for Murakumo. Like, this is going to be more than enough, but oh my god. If we had another alien here, we would have also had a lingering Floodgate on top of this board. Oh, it is Mekanko, by the way. I didn't comment on this. I saw it, but I didn't comment. It is proven to be Mekanko, which I knew Murasaki would be playing. Back when I used to play tournaments, this was always Murasaki's deck. It was always Mekanko. Okay, Imperm on Varudras. We're not going to bother negating that. Preparation. Okay, it feels kind of sad to go Preparation of Rites to search Ohimi, knowing that we can do Habakiri now. I know this card can't search Habakiri, but pre-prep for Habakiri is so much better than prep for Ohimi. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Why did we allow this? I mean, I guess what were we gonna do, but do we have an out? Right? Like, this is green plus equip, which is like famously hard to out. So what's our plan for outing this? Do we have some non-targeting, non-destruction removal? Because a bow destroys, Murakumo destroys. And okay, this was our non-targeting, non-destruction removal. But we did just get rid of it. Merry Christmas, everyone. Okay, Merry Christmas, Gigs Pixels. It's been a while. It's been a few days, but Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. Okay, we're doing some, we're doing some plays, but where does this get us? How do we out the Huli? Is there an out? Hello, reptile deck? Yeah, I mean, this doesn't help. Planet Pollutant Virus does not help. Okay, I'm actually very worried for the reptile opponent now. How do we out the Huli The Huli doesn't kill us this turn, right? Because one attack isn't enough. But like, what do we do next turn? Because if you don't know, the Huli lock is you can't target it or destroy it by card effects, right? And you also can't target Mechanco cards. So you can't target this either. Right? Like that's how this works. While you control an equip card, your opponent cannot target Mechancos. It can't be destroyed by battle, it does the reflection. And it can't be destroyed by card effects either. Right? The equipped monster cannot be destroyed by card effects. So 34. Does Verudra's pop effect target? Oh, you know what? You're actually so right. You're actually so right. Verudra's doesn't destroy the card that it negates. It destroys any card on the field. So next turn, if Murasaki activates a card or effect, they could negate and then destroy the equip spell. But we don't have to activate a card or effect. We don't have to activate anything. We could just wait and let them produce another out. And if they can't do it, then we just attack again next turn for game. So we don't have to act, whatever this back row is, we don't have to use it. We can just wait, right? To play around the Verudras. That's kind of a nasty situation to be in. This is why Mechanco is such an annoying deck, by the way. It's one of the few decks that cheeses you even after you should win by all other standards. It cheeses you. You can also pop when attacking. At the start of the damage step, if it attacks, you can destroy one card on the field. Oh, wait. Wait, also this doesn't okay, this can also destroy it. You can also pop with a bow. Right, this can pop anything on the field, and this doesn't target. So you know what? There is an out. There is an out. It's just on the board already. Okay, I was overthinking that. I thought that we didn't have an out, but we had an out. Unless, what could we have here? We know what this back row is. And there is a negate. There is also a Murakumo, which is technically a negate at this point. I don't think we could have anything here to save us. I think we just die. Yeah, so this card, if it's not equipped, you take no damage. So we will live this attack. But, okay, what's going to happen here? We activate the Spirit Walk. This takes control of it, but we do have like 2 Omni Negates available. Okay, so we negate and destroy probably the Huli itself, right? Just negate and destroy this. And then we get a replay. There is this graveyard effect, special summon a Mechanco that is banished or in your hand, but we could use Murakumo on that even if we had one in the hand, so unfortunately that big reptile board did win the game, but it looked a little scary. When we got that Huli equipped, it got a little scary, not gonna lie. That was a good try for game 1 though. It is best of 3 though, so we're gonna get another game. Floodgates won. Did the Floodgates win? Did the Floodgates win? I feel like the Floodgate did absolutely nothing. I'm pretty sure they won because they happened to have an out to the Huli lock, right? In a bow. They happened to have an out for it, and Verudras. If they didn't, it could have been a very different story. Okay, let's have a look at what else we got here. We've got some more games going on. Some names that I don't recognize. The link for Ragnarika. Oh, best of 3? Yeah, this is a best of 3. So There's no siding, but we do get a best of 3. So we do get Murasaki gets to choose whether to go first or second. I think it's a go second deck. I think Mekanko is still a go second deck with the new support. You have Ohimi in hand? Did we not have more interruption? Did we not have Murakumo revive? I guess that wouldn't really do anything. Is this game gonna start anytime soon? Go second mentioned? It's a go second deck, but like honestly, it's still pretty bad at it. I mean, it was always technically bad at it, right? It's just cheesy. Like you can easily lose to it. If you don't know what you're doing, you can easily lose to it. I also don't know what the new cards do, to be totally honest. Let me read the new cards real quick. Kanko. Let's read the XCs. So this is one of the new cards. This artwork reminds me of Toho, by the way. 2 level 3 Mekankos. If this is special summoned, you can add an equip spell from deck or grave to hand. Any equip spell. So not just Mekanko equips. You can add the double-edged sword with this. Which is like one of the best cards in that deck. Can I be destroyed by battle? Also, your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken. So it has that effect even without being equipped. And if it attacks and battles, at the end of the damage step, detach, it can attack again. Okay. I've never seen that wording before. If this attacks and battles, so you have to declare an attack, and then you also have to get to damage step. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I've just never seen that wording before. That's kind of weird. I guess it's usually worded where, like... Yeah, I think the reason I've not seen this before is because you're never destroying something by battle. But most of the time, most cards are worded like if this destroys something by battle, you can attack again. But this one obviously won't be doing that. And then we have the new main deck, which is this guy. Or this girl. Sanaki, the Mekanko devotee. Target a Mekanko card you control, return it to the hand. If an equipped card becomes equipped to this card, special summon a non-illusion Mekanko from your deck. And then you're locked into Mekankos, okay? So it keeps the deck kind of pure. If this is in your sent to the graveyard, target a face-up monster, equip this card to it as an equip spell. Okay, that seems kind of useful. Both effects here seem kind of useful. Yeah, the Mekanko XCs is here. We got it. We got it on New Year's. It was a surprise drop. We got it on New Year's. So that's why you might not have noticed it get released. It also came out with some very nice new stuff. We got an alt art, and we also got a really cool bundle with a guaranteed royal. I'll show you guys that later. Anyway, game 2, we've got Murasaki choosing to go second. Okay, so we have confirmed it is a go second deck. And we're going Snake Rain. Oh my god. We're gonna... Okay, Ghost Bell on this guy. And we have Prep. Okay. So, Snake Rain is like the best Ogdoadic card. It's over? I don't think it's over. I mean, we have Fua. But even without that Fua... Okay, we don't have Fua. We don't have Fua. But even now, I don't think it's over. One Habakiri does not end the game. Remember that this is like a pure reptile deck. Like, Habakiri is not bridging into Ryziel or anything stupid. This is like... a Murakumo plus maybe an Omni from just the Habakiri. I guess we could bridge back into more Ogdoadic plays. Maybe. I don't know the Ogdoadic cards well enough. Oh? What happened? Wait, there's no way, right? There's no way that just happened, right? Wait, did we... Did we not... Did we not play Fua? Did we not play Fua? Did we cross out and realize that we don't have Fua in the deck? I think that might be what happened. I mean, was it draw of the Fua? Because you normally, if you play Fua, you probably play 3, right? The deck is like huge. It was like 53 cards or something. And there was only 2 cards left in hand, right? Like, did we really like draw all the Fua, or did we just not play it at all? What? I need to see what happened there. Let's check the deck. Let's see if they don't have the Fua. Oh. Okay, so it turns out they were on the wrong deck list. They do play Fua in the deck, but they just queued up the wrong one. Uh, okay. They queued up the wrong deck. Hold on, chat. I'm waiting for my internet to catch up. My bad. I'm waiting for my internet. I'm in the chat right now though. I do see that they had they queued up the wrong deck list, which unfortunately means it is a game loss. We did specify in the rules. We had an incident a few months ago when we started this where we had to specifically clarify so that it's in the rules. Okay, so we are going to get a game 3, which means it's 1-1, of course. It'll be interesting to see if Murasaki is made to start or if the reptile player starts. The reptile player is choosing, so and they chose to go first. Okay. So they're on the right deck list this time, it seems. And they drew this every single game. Doesn't matter how many cards you play, apparently. You draw this card every game. That's pretty good for a Mitsurugi deck. Mm. Habakiri. There is a response over here. There is something. Oh, we summoned Aramasa. That's interesting. Yeah, okay, so this is what we have. We have an Ash. I find this really interesting, ashing Aramasa here. So, what could be going on here? The reason to not summon Sagi is obviously because you already have either Sagi in hand or Ritual in hand. Right? That's gotta be the reason to not do that. So instead, going for Aramasa is maybe an attempt to go for the Murakumo before you go for the Ritual, meaning that if your opponent hand traps something later, you would be able to force them to discard another card, which is really minus. That might be why we ashed this. And there's the Sagi. There is the Sagi. Oh, hello, Pan. Hello, Pan the cat. My internet has just caught up. I have finally seen the chat. It looks like we don't have any other interaction. We could have a Nibiru though. Run away? I'm not gonna run away. What do you mean? What do you mean run away? Okay, what is this search in this combo? Presumably an Ogdoadic card, but which one? This one. What does this one do? Send this card from hand to the graveyard, send a reptile from deck to grave. Okay. There's the Omni Negate, the Purification. So we send this one. I don't know how to pronounce these. Wait, we have another one that does the same thing. Send a Dark Reptile. Okay. This one sends a Light Reptile, and this one sends a Dark Reptile. This one? This one. Okay, so all to get this on the board, and then this card specials something from the graveyard. What is the main, like, play with Ogdoadic? I'm pretty sure it's the Daybreak, right? The one that summons all the tokens? Isn't that the main power play? Because that's how you get all the link material. That must be what they're going for. That's the payoff for the Ogdoadic cards, I guess. There it is, the Daybreak. So for every 2 levels, you summon a token. So you tribute the level 8 and you get 4. Yeah, links are the main play. We've seen multiple versions of this, honestly. This deck, believe it or not, the Ogdoadic Rept pile is like a staple of the Cutie tournaments. For some reason, it's so popular here. But we've seen like a version that just played like it didn't play the alien stuff. It just played Ogdoadic push. I don't even know how to describe it. We go unicorn again into a bow. Is this really the most efficient way to get to 2 monsters including a fiend? I guess so. I guess so. Oh, it clears the board so that you can get 4 zones. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yo, I'm top 16? You mean round 2, Madara? You mean round 2? Top 16 is round 2. Hello, April. Hello, Yassine. And there's the alien again. This guy. Add a card that has an effect that places A counters, and we're gonna get the Planet Pollutant Virus again. Hello, Danny. Let me be happy? Okay, Madara, I'm sorry. You could be proud of yourself for winning a game. Always. Okay, so last time, I said that you needed a second alien, right, to make this a floodgate? Because you have to tribute an alien, but then this needs to stay on the board in order to make the floodgate effect of this live. The Shock Trooper Lizard Link. Yeah, this guy in the graveyard is also an alien. And this card also has this effect. If your opponent activates a monster effect, neither player can activate effects of monsters in the hand this turn, which is in fact a floodgate against Ohimi. You can't activate Ohimi or Ohime in the hand with this effect. But that's kind of the only card, right? That's the only one. So if you somehow started with it, then I guess this wouldn't do anything, technically. But this is technically a floodgate, technically. I guess some decks would absolutely get destroyed by this. You can't play Burning Abyss versus this card. It also floodgates Habakiri, I guess. That's true. But I don't think this is the main concern. The main concern is that we got an Omni Negate on legs. We got an Omni Negate in the back row. Okay, we're starting with Arabesque. The good news is that Mekanko is fairly good at board breaking. Or sneaking a win through a board. They almost did it last game. Like, kinda. Almost. Oh my god, we have Ash. No. No, what do you mean you have Ash? No, what do you mean you have Ash? Ash plus board. Ash plus board. This is why Ash needs to be banned, by the way. This is why Ash needs to get banned. Ash plus board is crazy. That's not true. That's not why Ash needs to get banned. I use Blockbench for Minecraft skins. It's a great tool and easy to use. You should check it out. Thank you. Feet art is foul? Oh, the feet Ash? I don't think so. I think the feet art Ash is nice. Okay, we're going Phoenix. Okay, we talked to the back row, but we decided to chain Futsu, so I guess it's not Purification. I mean, it could be Purification. Hopefully we hit the Purification. We did hit it. Okay, so that's one Omni Negate down. This guy is back on the board. So we can use the Pollutant Virus now. I guess that might have been the better hit. Maybe? Maybe not. Probably not. Errata all hand traps to if you control no cards. I would hate that. I think that is awful. The Mulchamis are badly designed for that exact reason. You should be able to use Mulchamis while you control cards. Oh, okay, here's the new spell. This is the new spell. We didn't read this one. We're gonna Omni Negate it, so I guess it's good. But let me read it. Send a Mekanko card from your deck to the grave. Then you can set a Mekanko spell trap. You're locked into Mekankos, and then banish it from the graveyard, detach a material. Special summon a ritual monster. And it is one effect per turn. Is this actually very good? Send a Mechanco from deck to grave? I guess you could send this one if you don't have it already. Or that new girl that just equips herself. But we're negating this anyway. And Murasaki scoops it up. Unfortunate, we did kind of just have to watch Big Reptile combo twice. But that is kind of what you sign up for when you play a blind second deck. You do kind of sign up for that, but I guess if you play hand traps, you maybe not so. Unfortunate, but that was a decent match. That was a decent match still. Feed Ash's S tier, I agree. Okay, so Reptile Pile. Moving on. Might have been better off playing Kaijus. Honestly, maybe. The original build of not Mitsurugi, Mikanko. The original build was more of a board breaker deck that played like lava golems and stuff and Kaijus. That build might have worked better against that deck. But yeah, GG's, thanks for playing. Let's see. Do we have any other round 1 matchups, or do we have a good round 2 match going on? Let's have a look. Okay, we have quite a lot of round 2 matchups. So let's watch some of those. Let's watch Cookiemon versus Base. Let's look at the decks here. This one looks interesting to me. This one looks very interesting to me. Yeah, let's watch this one. Okay, so we're on round 2 now, which is top 16. Next round will be top 8. We got Base going first. What coin is that? What coin is that? Is that the Mikanko coin? With Ether Barrel. Can you guess what deck this is? Okay, it's a little easier to guess what deck this is now. We're gonna imperm this. Is that recommended? Do you imperm Barrel? If your opponent normal summons Barrel, do you imperm it? I feel like you do, right? Like, assume that all you have is imperm. Do you imperm Barrel? Or do you wait for this? I feel like I would imperm Barrel. What if it's Odeon, you know? What if they just set cards after this? They didn't go for Blue Eyes. It trades with Drill Beam, right? Like, which is like a reasonable trade, I guess? No matter what the matchup is, it's a reasonable trade. We've ended on Seals, though. We're going main phase Prez, not playing around Droll here. And we're going to Drill Beam the Prez. Yeah. I don't like imperming the Link 1 because technically the Blue Eyes Link 1 doesn't even do a play by itself, right? Like, you can search the field spell, but if you don't have another normal summon, it doesn't do anything. And sending Blue Eyes to the graveyard doesn't do anything. So, I really don't like going for the Link 1, if I'm honest. Okay, so we already have Habakiri, that's why we searched Mira. I promise this is not just another Mitsurugi deck, by the way. I mean, the last deck was hardly just a Mitsurugi deck, but this one is also not just a Mitsurugi deck. You will surely see. I'm gonna go Mirror, okay. We have Ritual in the hand, and Habakiri. We're trying to get that Murakumo out of the graveyard though. That's what Mirror is for. And it resolves, so Murakumo on the board. We have plenty of cards in hand to discard for it. I mean, this is a easy chain, right? Easy chain. Bounce the Murakumo. There's no Prez to dodge, because we've already used Prez. So we make them discard while the Murakumo is still on the board. Wait, excuse me? We're not discarding a card? Excuse me? We'd rather our Murakumo not get... Excuse me? We don't want to bounce? We like every card in our hand more than a bounce on Murakumo? That seems a little sus, if I'm honest. That seems a little sus, unless we're about to summon an Albaz from the deck. Unless we're about to summon an Albaz, in which case I will stand corrected. Are we gonna summon Albaz right now? No, we're summoning Jet Dragon, okay. And normal summon Trudea, bet you weren't expecting that. Bet you weren't expecting that one. And she was not expecting the Empalm. Rip Trudea. Genius or Gooba? You decide. Genius or Gooba? So Centaurion Mitsurugi, it's kind of interesting. Whenever you have a level 8 engine in Centaurion, it's always interesting because it kind of helps you play through hand traps really well. Because if your normal summon was Primera, right? If this was Primera instead of Trudea, we would have played right through that Impalm because this is a Synchro 12 on the board. But because it's Trudea, which plays harder into Impalm because she's not a tuner, we have been stopped. Okay, so we know there's another Prayers set. So there is one Prayers set, and there's also a Murakumo on the board. We could have had this bounced. And we're gonna call by this as well. That's pretty nasty. Wait, we had a called by, and we didn't call by the seals? Also, we have another drill beam. What is going on? What is going on right now? Second drill beam out of nowhere. Called by not used on seals. I am confused. We're surely going to discard for this, right? Yeah, discard the blue eyes. Get back the ether barrel. 2 drill beams in the graveyard. Okay, so we allowed them to reset the drill beam. Now we go Lordly Load. This card kind of makes Murakumo less threatening. Other cards can't be destroyed. So if at any time we flip the Prez to wipe the board with Murakumo, this is the only card that dies. And there's Maiden of White, which was our top deck, I assume. Really good top deck. That would have been a good call by too. Yeah, and we scoop it up over there. The Blue Eyes is too far ahead now. That was a really interesting game. Why didn't we called by the Seals? Some very interesting decisions, I think. Anyway, that was just game 1. So we have a game 2. Okay, game 2. I want to see what the Centaurion Mitsurugi end board is. Show me Habakiri plus Primera. Okay, normal summon Trudea. No, not Effect Veiler. This is so good against Trudea. It's so good against Trudea. Okay, we have the field spell. Perfect. Perfect. Discard 4. You know what is also interesting? We could technically go Primera, and then instead of synchroing, we could overlay into King of the Feral Imps and search for Habakiri. I wonder if that's the line. Or if it's not the line. Because we can also do the Scent combo. The Scent combo here is Primera into Primera Primus into Emblem of Oath into Synchro 12. April can shower me with love. Yes, I can. Dang. No, I trust. I trust Cookymon here will cook up a good deck. We're getting Wake Up. Interesting. Okay, I would have searched the trap there because Wake Up would not be in my deck. I would not be caught dead with a Wake Up in my Centaurion deck. And we are synchroing like a normal person. We're not going for Habakiri. Oh, there's another hand trap. Is that another Impalm? Is that another Impalm? No, that's gotta be Ash, right? That had to be Ash, but we didn't use it, so surely it's not Ash. I mean, what else could it be? Oh, okay. Okay, so this is the obvious card to place here because this draws you the card. But because we saw the Ash toggle, and I can't really see this being anything else besides Ash, I actually think you could go Gargoyle here to chain block some Dominus. It's not a Dominus. Oh, right. You're right, it could be Purge. You are right that it could be Purge, actually. Could be Purge, but Purge is the same thing as Ash here. You should use it on this. You should. But we could play around it by going Gargoyle and then using that as Chainlink 2. I also think instead of Wake Up, we should have just searched the trap with Primera. But let's see what combos they're going for. Because they have this extra token now. We drew 1 into Auxilla. This is going to search the trap, and it searches the field spell. Okay. Okay, we want to send the trap. And then in the end phase, we do this little fancy play where we activate this. Yeah, okay, this is a fancy Centauri online. Do we not play 2 trap? Oh, it's Ghost Bell. Yeah, it's Ghost Bell. It's Ghost Bell, and that's actually a cracked Ghost Bell right now. That's actually a cracked Ghost Bell. This card can add from the graveyard, which is what was lighting up earlier. Okay, so this is kind of, not a lot. We clearly didn't have our Mitsurugi cards. And we have Barrel. Normally, this big build of Centaurion plays 2 trap for this reason. We didn't want to search a second useless field spell there. We wanted to search another trap card. Maybe we do play 2, and this is the trap card? Sorry, I had to drop out. Life happens. That's fine, Turbo. Don't worry. Okay, this is just another Oath. Is this the man? No, this is Blue Eyes. Do we only play 1 Phalanx? Is that the reason we didn't search for a second one? Because if we're going to play the Wake Up combo where you send Phalanx, I would play 2 for sure. I would sooner play 3 Phalanx than 1. Phalanx is cracked. I love hard drawing that card. We just synchroed 3 monsters, by the way, with stand up. You don't see that every day. And what did we set here? We set load. Oh my god, and we have a Morna. We have Morna for Legacia. Might be Bricky playing 2 traps and Mitsu. I mean, yeah, I agree. That's why I would just play 1 trap and no wake up. Especially if I'm on Mitsu as well. That was a nasty Morna though. That basically shuts off all the interaction. We need some hand traps now. And that is a hand trap. That's definitely one of the hand traps that works. 35k burn as well. Oh my god, that's so true actually. Morna burns when the monster leaves the field. Let's see if it gets removed though, because let's be honest, how does Blue Eyes remove this? How does Blue Eyes remove this? It's bigger than Tyrant. Droll works really well here though, yeah. Droll works really well. Okay, that was a very loud motorcycle. I'm sorry, chat. We ghost spelled this as well. Okay, that's also a hand trap that works. Droll at 2, yes. Droll is at 2. It can't be destroyed by battle. This can't be destroyed by battle. This can be destroyed by battle. But this also removes it, I guess. Yeah, wait, but we're not removing it. Okay, no, this is reasonable. So we don't want to remove this just to get the burn. It's better to remove the Auxilia because that one would have placed in the back row for follow-up. I don't think Typhon's gonna cut it though, because we have a big follow-up here. Because we have one more field spell in the hand anyway. Oh, we also just had Ash. Okay, so we were like fine. We were just chilling. I thought we might have bricked on some bad Mitsurugi cards, but apparently no. The rest of our hand was just Droll, Ghost Bell, and Ash. So we were chilling the whole time. And yeah, Blue Eye scoops it up. Also, thank you to Dragon Dark for following. I didn't notice that. That was a few minutes ago, but thank you. Being chillin', yeah. Okay, so going into game 3, I assume, right? Going into game 3, Centurion lost the first game, and Blue Eyes lost just now, so we should have a game 3. Let me just check that that was, in fact, game 2. Oh. 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 That was, in fact, game 3, chat. That was, in fact, game 3. They had just started playing. I thought that it couldn't have been game 1. We couldn't have missed game 1, right? 1, 2. Oh, they played again here. Let's watch this game. I guess we'll finish off. This is game 1. So we already know who wins. We know that Centurion was able to take the win there. And oh my god, look at this. Hell yes. I mean, this is what you want to see. Primera plus your royal pet Habakiri versus, I guess Purge is like okay, but like it's not enough. Look at this. Get purged, and then I bet you weren't expecting Habakiri. Go my Habakiri. And please tell me they synchro off using the Habakiri later on for Auxilla. That would be so peak. Yeah, this is exactly what I saw. As soon as I saw this combination in the deck list, I was like, I want to see this play right now. Wait. wait, what? What? You're gonna make this instead of... Huh? Oh! Oh, never mind. We don't even need an 8. Right, we don't even need an 8. We can just revive a 4. We can just revive a 4 and make Primera Primus. Okay, even more based. Even more based than my line. It's even more based. It's also a Photon Lord. That's really peak. That's really based. Also, 6-7 viewers right now. Hello. 6-7. Dude knows what they're doing? Apparently, yeah. That was, And then we actually get to pull off this end phase line. Where we go into Crimson in the end phase to play around Nibiru. Into Blazar turn 1. Look at this. Look at this board. Look at this board, chat. We got a monster negate. A Royal Omni Super Omni. Plus setup for Legacia. And surprise prayers into Murakumo. Plus Bell. It's kind of easy to see how this one ends. We're gonna Omni negate. Okay, I would not have Omni negated this. I would have probably Omni negated normal summon barrel. To be honest. But all fine, all fine. I thought we were going to make the second Blazar, but Sifra is just fine as well. We somehow got to the Link too, but we're going to negate that now. And we bell this for good luck. Okay, that... I kind of wish I saw this in game 1. I kind of wish I saw this live. That would have been so peak. Watching that Habakiri combo. That would have been peak. But thank you for the entertaining game. Thank you. I got my second game as well. Are you proud? Yes, Mata, I'm proud. Well done. I miss when 69 was the funny number. 69 is the funny number. Peak music? I know, right? It's so peak. Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom is so peak. Okay, we do have a couple. No, we have one top 8 match already underway. So we could watch that one, although it actually just finished. We have one player in top 4 already, but the rest of them are still playing top 16. So somebody is gonna have to wait a little bit. Let's watch Zonai in top 8 since they're just about to start their match. This person. Louder, please. Zona versus me. Okay, so we're gonna be watching Madara as well. I do love the Toho music. I'm glad you guys like it as well. I'm glad you like the Toho remixes. I think they're so peak. It's crazy to me how music has never ascended, in my opinion, past Toho. It never ascended past Toho. We peaked, and music has never ever achieved that level of greatness again. The music name, this is a compilation. It's Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom. That's the game. That's the Toho game that this is the music from. Anyway, when these guys are ready, we're gonna watch our top 8 match. Also, I know you agree with me, Brad. I know you also love Toho music. Music peaked with the Arc V soundtrack, I'm afraid. Hey, you know what? I've never seen Arc V. I don't know what the soundtrack is like. I don't know if there's some good music. Yu-Gi-Oh does have some good music, to be fair. Like the old animes used to have decent music. I've only seen Duel Monsters and GX and a little bit of 5Ds. Music peaked with Mummy ASMR and Gym Sesh. Isn't that like almost what we're doing right now? GX 4 Kids soundtrack is so good too. Nothing to watch. My first game versus Hipster was nice. Let's watch that. These guys are waiting. There's still 3 minutes left for the players to check in here, so. Do watch Moy, they have a neat deck. Okay, we'll come back to this one. We will come back to this one. Let me just get my spoiler screen. Okay, let's watch this match in the meantime. That Kazuma Dies guy strikes me as a very handsome guy. Is that you by any chance? Okay, so this is a top 16 match, but apparently this was a really good game. So let's see what's going on here. We have a red reboot over there. A red reboot. Somebody is expecting Draco Tail, which we've seen none of so far. No Draco Tail. Also, I just noticed we're going second here with Maxi Fua. Maxi Fua versus 0 outs. You telling me this is a good game? You're telling me this is a good game? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we Fua now because this card summons from the extra deck and the deck. And it resolves. We don't want to chain. We're going to go Theo Realize. What is the end board, by the way? We have this card, which can synchro into a lot of things, really. We can go Silvera. No, we can't go Silvera. But we can go, we could go Diabell into Silvera. We could go Poplar into Silvera. Right? We have an Impom, we have a Vela. Let's see. Can Archmage Fiendsmith push through this? We're gonna Vela the Meteors. Do we cold by that? We do. Makes sense, since the rest of the board is like in the back row. So we're going to use Theo Realize to make it into a Light Fiend. So we can go Requiem. This is kind of a based card, not gonna lie. This card by itself is a Medius combo, whatever that means. And it's then also a Fiendsmith combo if you get Impalmed. And even if you don't get Impalmed, it's kind of a Fiendsmith combo anyway. Pretty based. Pretty based. Oh, what is that? We popped a back row. Target a spell trap your opponent controls, destroy it. Oh. Okay, free effect. Hi April. Hello. Hello April Dio. And hello Fairy. Happy New Year. So we're gonna go sequence into Lacrima. So Lacrima threatening Caesar here is gonna force the trap to get flipped. No, we're not gonna summon the Engraver. We're just going to add it to hand. Some of my new clothes arrived today. That's so hype. Oh, you gotta show me. You gotta show me some of those clothes. That's so hype. So we're gonna add the Lurie. Why do we want to do this and not summon to the field? What is the difference here? I'm gonna use Sylvie now. Oh, yeah, Sylvie so that we can trade in the level 6 body for the level 4. So that we can make a 6. Which flips the whole board down. Wait, but that's... Is that good? I guess it's kind of good. I was gonna say that this doesn't seem that good because we can fusion with the face down cards using tracked. So if we had an engraver here, we could still make a Desiree. But we don't have engraver as a name, so we can't make Desiree. But we can still do Archmage fusions, right? Wait, can't we tribute? Can't we tribute with this thing? Must be special summoned by tributing 3 monsters with different types. We can tribute face downs with this, right? So one of these and then this guy. Oh wait, we can also just make Rex. Right, we're playing Rex. We're playing Rex. Okay, so we can just fuse with the face downs. Yeah. Okay, so the tract was relevant. Now we get to use Desiree. Send away the last back row, which is just wanted. Yeah, I did not expect the Rex either. And now we're gonna get to go for the Nova, right? There's the Nova in defense mode. Oh wait, it only summons itself in defense position. Okay. And this destroys all cards your opponent controls. Hell yeah. And that's gonna be lethal, right? No? Wait, why is this not lethal? Did we not activate Lacrima to burn? Oh. Oh. Oh, we're gonna fuse again anyway, doesn't matter. Here's Lacrima. Okay, Lacrima is gonna burn, but not in the way that I thought. Not in the way that I thought. It is gonna burn. Wow, that was a good game. Thank you for suggesting that one. That was a pretty good game. Okay, let's get to our main feature match, which is these guys. Okay, they're in game 2, so let's get the spoiler image up. Okay, actually top 8 this time. We're gonna have Kazuma Desk going first. Excuse me. Hello, Panda Cat. Hello. Oh look, it's Draco Tail. And the opponent, what is that? Perulia, Nib, Vela. Called by. What is this? Is that a Pydra on the top of your deck by any chance? Is there a Pydra on the top of your deck? We're playing Draco Tail. We're gonna Perulia again. That's actually so nasty, but we don't have to use it. We could just Rahu from the hand and just not give any draws for these Perulias. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so this is gonna get Athalion's gonna get Veiled, but we still trigger 3 names. What is wrong, Pan? What did I say? What did I say? What are you saying excuse me for? Okay, so we set Rahu. Why did we set Rahu? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. We've already used Rahu and Ketu. And we hard drew the 3rd trap. And wait. Okay, the opponent doesn't even try. They want to save their deck. They drew a Golem, which was a play. They drew Golem. So I assume this is like Orcust. That was a play, but it was never going to beat the back row. So fair enough. They are in game 2 now. Actually, no, they're not. They're not. Spoiler image is back up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pan. The spoiler image is back. Okay, so going into game 2. So I'm assuming it was Orcust. I assume Zonai was on Orcust? Let's see. Oh my god. Excuse me? Excuse me. What is this? Psyframe Gear Delta. We're playing Delta. This is the one that negates spell cards. And we're choosing to go first. It looks like it's still Orcust, because I see Fiendsmith cards now, but it could be anything. Could technically be anything. Could be Snake Eye. Why did we Fua? Why did we Fua? Chat, why did we Fua? Why did we fall? Why did we Fua? Master Wayne? I missed tournament. Why? Oh, I'm sorry, Claire. I'm sorry. You'll catch the next one. This is crazy though. Magna Ash is a decent hand going second. Also Thrust in the Draco Tail deck. Excuse me, is this pack technology? Is this some pack technology? We're gonna Magna this? We are gonna Magna this? That's nasty. Oh, that's so nasty. And we can search Malulu for a play. And that's gonna be more than enough to win. Versus just a cold buy. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I assume this is Orcus, but it's playing some very weird cards. There's Arthalion. And they scoop it up. That's unfortunate. Two pretty bad draws from Zonai there. I assume it was Orcust. Let me check. Let me see if it was actually Orcust. Oh my god. Okay, okay. We'll never know the deck. That's hilarious. We know the deck. Trust me. We saw all the engine cards. We saw all the engine cards. Don't worry. We saw all the engine. It actually is just Fiendsmith and Millennium. The rest of the deck is just hand traps. It actually is just Millennium Fiendsmith control. So we did see the deck. We did see the deck. Yeah, it's on Gamma, Retaliating Sea, Bell, Fua, Perulia. A lot of hand traps. He was skill checking the tournament. It seems so, yeah. It seems so. But we have Kazmades, who is Madara in the chat, moving on to top 4. We have 2 players in top 4 now. Yeah, we have Release the Kraken and Kazmades. Let's watch the rest of these top 4 matches, or top 8 matches, sorry, while we wait, because some of them have only just started. We've seen Cookie and Moi already. But the other match is also Bois versus Smatto. This is the Reptile player. So I guess we'll watch this one. We saw Moi and Cookimon already, and I really did like the Centaurion deck, so I'm gonna watch the Centaurion deck again. Please show me some Habakiri bullshit again, please. Okay, Moi is going first, and Moi is the Archmage player. Archmage versus Maxi. Oh. Oh. Wait, this card shuffles from the hand? You can shuffle a monster for effect and then special. Okay. Adding a Royal Power Patron. And we just pass. Huh? Is this a board? Oh, this is a quick play fusion summon. Okay, so this is a board. This is a draw one as well, right? Quick effect. Oh no, this is negate effects. Okay, this is a dark roller quick effect, and this is a fusion summon quick effect. Okay, not bad, not bad. And Maxi, that's really good. There's that Royal Habakiri. Cookie check? Okay, I'll do a cookie check for you. Oh my god, talons. Draw two. Wait, really? We need to draw two though? I guess it makes sense. I feel like Take Control was really strong there, because if they chained to fusion summon, we would just take whatever they summoned. And if they didn't chain, we would just take this. Doesn't that seem like a much better play? Because they had plays, right? Because they have Habakiri. Plus they have, yeah, I mean, Habakiri's enough. But we chose to draw two. Okay. Drizzy, we have 1.2 quintillion cookies. And we are still on 1.38 trillion cookies per second. I'm saving up. Once we get to 1.5 quintillion, we're going to have a big boost. A big boost. Anyway, back to the game. We have Murakumo searching for Prez. I just did a cookie check, Duckladite. I just did a cookie check. What about now? Okay. We have, let me refresh. We have 1.2299 quintillion cookies. Turbo's done another one. Okay, we currently now have 1.2299 quintillion cookies. Did not budge the needle on that one, Turbo. I'm sorry. Anyway, we've made that Photon Lord again that we love making. And there comes Primera. Oh my god, but it's main phase 2. What's the plan here? It's main phase 2. And we're under Max C. Hi April. Hello Angels. Okay, Auxilla. To be fair, if we can get to Blazar, Blazar's pretty reliable at staying alive, I think. Oh my god. Oh my, excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? So, okay. We just went set, and then Zeus. Why would you Zeus over a Photon Lord? I mean, like, Zeus is, sure, it's a stronger effect. Sure, it's a stronger effect. But, like, do you really want to do that? I feel like Photon Lord was stronger. Was it not? Because now, okay, look at this way. I guess the Murakumo is in the graveyard, so you can still flip your Prez first. Right? You can still flip Prez. And then attach Arclight if destroyed Habakiri? Yes. I guess you can still do everything before using the Zeus. But like, I think I would keep the Photon Lord, probably. We're gonna banish the Meteors. I don't think I like shotgunning interactions right now. I don't know enough about Archmage to tell, but with a lot of cards in hand, you really want to time your disruptions well, right? You probably want to focus on surviving rather than trying to cut them off of plays. Because they're going to hard draw everything that they could possibly hard draw, realistically. Yeah, if Zeus is force, it's much less good. You're right. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, we called by the Murakumo. That's nasty. That's nasty. Hello, hello Drake. We're currently watching top 8 matches from the Super Cutie Monthly. So we are gonna get Diffusion Summon into Deactorus, which is an Omni Negate. But you do have to control 3 or more types. So currently this is not an Omni Negate. So I feel like Centaurion is like cooking. Not gonna lie. Like currently we're in a position where the Zeus is like strong. Because we've used our back row now. If we go Blazar, Blazar banishes itself, then we Zeus, then the Blazar returns. We're like kinda cooking. I feel like if this resolves, if we get to summon a Blazar here, and it does, I would like to be the Centaurion player. Sorry, I was just thrown off by the fact that Blazar had an animation. Excuse me? Since when did this card have an animation? What? How long has this card had an animation? I didn't think this card had an animation. Is that new? I've played a lot of Centaurion. Okay, Fiendsmith is good. Fiendsmith is gonna force this at some point, which is a little scary. There's the field spell. Okay, whoa. We're negating this? Is this a good card? During your main phase, you can normal summon. You can discard, declare an Archmage name, and add it to your hand. I guess that's a pretty valuable card, but this feels a little premature, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. Is this Centaurion meet Tsurugi? Yes, it is. It is Centaurion meet Tsurugi. Okay, so... But the Omni... Yeah, the Omni just checks the Zeus now. Okay, hold on. Didn't we need to do this way earlier? Was it possible to do it way earlier? When did we get 3 names on the board? Or 3 types on the board? It was as soon as we summoned this guy. Right? As soon as we summoned this guy, then the Omni was live. So we needed to Blazar before then, maybe? Or Blazar this, and then Zeus? I don't know, I think we did something slightly wrong. Because now the Fiendsmith is just live. And Fiendsmith is easy to OTK with. We can go like Lacrima Burn, we can go Agnum Day. We can clear a monster now. Also, that's a crazy watch streak, Drake. 40 stream streak? Thank you. Thank you. That's like me and my Snapchat streaks from back in the day. Okay, so now we get to revive. Okay, this is somewhat nice. because this can't be destroyed by battle. So we do have to push through that. But that doesn't seem too difficult. Can we make a Desiree? Yeah, Desiree, and then negate this. Into okay, wait, Agnum Day. Oh, Desiree just sends it. Yeah, Desiree just sends it. And that's gonna be more than enough for lethal. Unless we have like a Nibiru or something, and we don't. Oh my god. Damn, that was a good game. I think, yeah, that would have been still winning for Centaurion if we had somehow respected the 3 types and got the Zeus off earlier. I think we could have maybe won. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I also wonder what would have happened if we just kept the Photon Lord instead. Anyway, that was game 1, so we can watch that game 2 now. What's the biggest Zeus you've ever seen? The biggest Zeus I've ever seen was that combo on Fafa's channel a few weeks ago, where it was the whole extra deck. It was just like 15 cards just slap on top, like Xyz on top of each other, and then Zeus. That was pretty funny. Anyway, we're going to start with Mitsurugi here, which is a little worse than starting with Centaurion, right? Can Centaurion bridge into... I mean, can Mitsurugi bridge into Centaurion? I don't think it can. I don't think it can. There's the Royal Habakiri. Go, my Royal Habakiri. And we overlay into Photon Lord? Really? Oh, that okay. We just hard draw the stand-up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We have to go True Dea. Very smart. Smart to not go Primera there. Then you have to go Primera next. And then you have to synchro with this, Sagi. Mitsu Loki can bridge into everything except Bujins. Why don't you think you can bridge into Bujin? I bet there's a way to bridge into Bujin. Okay, draw 1. And now we go for Auxilla, right? Auxilla search trap, please? I think they're only playing 1 trap. Because they keep doing the send to the graveyard trap combo, but never searching it. I think they're only playing 1. Let me check. Okay, I have confirmed. They are only on 1. Yeah, they just searched the stand-up again. They're only on 1. But... wait, they didn't do the combo. They didn't do the combo? Why? What? Excuse me? Why didn't we do this combo? Didn't we wanna... Am I missing something? Didn't they search Wake Up? We added Wake Up. Couldn't we activate Wake Up? Oh, we're gonna... No, wait, what? We do this in the main phase, right? We activate Wake Up in the main phase, get the token, send the trap. Trap revive this in the end phase for Crimson Dragon. But apparently no, we didn't want to do that. We just maybe set our Wake Up. And we're going to fill in the draw phase, which is pretty good. Or the main phase. Maybe trap in hand. Oh, you know what? You know what? That's probably it. It's just interesting because the way I always play Centaurion is with 2 Legacia, and if I ever draw my trap, I just make Legacia turn 1 instead of Auxilia to draw a card instead of searching the trap because I already have it. So whenever I see somebody not make Legacia, I assume it's for the trap. I never assume that they hard draw it, but they probably did just hard draw it. Legacia, yes. Very gay. Or, wait, no, you said Legatia. Legatia. Legatia low-key does have some yet because when she's revived with the trap and she can't be destroyed by battle, it's kind of peak. It's kind of fat yet, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we have an engraver on the board. And there's the trap. Perfect. We predicted it. And here comes the Archmage cards. Hello, Medius. Medius the mid. Midius. So we did set the wake up. Makes sense. I think what we're trying to do is set up the Blazer so that we can negate this effect, right? Because I think we were afraid of this card last turn, or last game. Probably because it's not once per turn, right? This is a crazy card. So we want to get the Omni negate for this card, it seems. I low-key love how the acronym for the field spell is just AAAAA. Yeah. AAAAA. Holy shit, that's not Blazer. Hello. Hello, Red Supernova Dragon. Hello. This card is so cool. When you get to use this, it's even more fun than Blazer sometimes. Look at this guy. Look at this. Banish all cards your opponent controls. Enough said. Enough said. Honk. Hello, Catboy. Hello, Catboy. SpongeBob Big Guy Pants, okay? He wants to banish all? He does. He wants to banish all. Banish all cards your opponent controls. Unreal effect. Unreal effect. The Synchro Cup was so fun. Playing like 1,000 hours of Centaurion or whatever it was in the Synchro Cup was insane. I loved playing this card and Centaurion. Nova is better than Blazer. What do you mean by Nova? Oh, wait, you mean this card? You mean Supernova? Yeah, okay. I agree. I think it is better. If you were just gonna use Blazer on this card, it's kind of better to just go for this instead, I think. This is Centurion Mitsu, yeah. Oh, somebody just followed, but I can't see who it is because my internet's bad. Also, is it just me, or do I look very flat today? Like, am I kind of flat? Like, look at my face when I turn to the side. Don't I kind of look like I'm made of paper? A little bit more than usual? Sorry. I just can't help but notice it. Okay, we flip prayers now. Thank you to Blade Cal for 1 for following. Okay, we're gonna destroy the board. What does this do? Banish, target an Archmage monster, return it to the hand, and destroy one card your opponent controls. Okay, that's pretty worth it. Pretty worth it. This card can't be destroyed by card effects, so going after this card would be not possible. But I guess we can go after Murakumo or maybe Auxilla? I don't know. Probably Murakumo. Yeah, they go for Murakumo. I'm super bummed that I lost going first because I drew Wosu Thrust Droplet. Ah, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, Nora. You had some good games, though. Okay, we Ash Medius. We had an Ash hiding in there the whole time. I'm honestly surprised that we Ashed. Right? Like, wouldn't it be pretty good to go Supernova there? To banish the whole board? We're being very patient. Oh my god, is that a Guardian Chimera? Next Apricot Snake Pile will win. It wouldn't be the first. Wouldn't be the first Snake Pile to win. Okay, we're going Guardian Chimera, and we're just ignoring it because we know that this can't be destroyed by card effects. We're just sat there aura farming right now. We're aura farming right now. We're just stood there. It's like that scene in Breaking Bad where Gus walks out into the gunfire and just like puts his arms out. That's what this Supernova Dragon is doing right now. Literally, look at this. Like, you can't shoot me. There's no way. This is such a stressful situation. You know, this is just stood there like I can destroy your entire life savings at a moment's notice. Go ahead, keep cooking, see what happens. Also, you're right. His arms are tiny. Chopsticks for arms. What is this? Oh, and here it is. It also triggers on attack declaration. Oh no. Did we notice that? Did we notice that this was also on an attack declaration? Or did we maybe forget that? Or did we bait it? Did we bait it? Can we still play? We're still playing. Hello? We're still playing? Hmm. End phase. Okay, so we didn't end on the fusion summon. Okay, so this card, unlike Blazar, this comes back in your own turn, right? This is an activated effect. Special summon this card instead of coming back right away. So we have to wait a little bit to get our Supernova Dragon back. And here's Engraver. Hi. So this is a negate because we have three types. But we could just attack it. No, we're going for Trudea. I'm hoping Archmage wins because it's a base deck. Wait. Wait, what just happened? How did we summon that? Oh, wait, this summons an Archmage from your hand or graveyard, and that was the fusion summon guy. Okay, so that's how we got our Omni Negate. And because of the Engraver returning, we have 3 types. That's pretty based. Never mind, we just attacked over it. Okay. At least it flows into a Medius. Okay, Blazar is hitting the board again. Or rather, for the first time. Wait, no, I'm wrong. That's Siffer? Why Siffer? Why wouldn't you summon Blazar there? Isn't Blazar better? I think Blazar's a little better. And now we go for Emblem at Oath. It's never Blazar? What do you mean it's never Blazar? Blazar is so peak. I love Blazar. I love Blazar. Yeah, this protects everything once. This is a Blue Eyes card. This card, Habakiri by Habakiri. We can make Blazar as well, if we really wanted to. We could actually just make Crimson Dragon again right now, instead of Legacia. Is that what we're doing? No, we're making Legacia. It's never Blazar. It's never Blazar until it is. It's never Blazar, chat. It's never Blazar. Okay, we destroy Meteors. Wait, we have more plays? Did we not use this already? I wasn't really paying attention. Okay, at least we can Blazar on the opponent's turn. We can Blazar on the opponent's turn, that's fine. Now the Supernova comes back. Activate the Supernova. Look at this board, it's looking so peak. Wait, we needed to... Oh no! We needed to use the extra Monster Zone for one of these guys, right? Otherwise we can't make the Synchro 12. We have... I guess we can banish first, but, you know. Sure. I would have used the extra Monster Zone here so that we didn't have to, you know, use this first. I would have also just made Blazar. Blazar doesn't have that issue. Okay, we're negating Requiem, which feels like a very low impact negate, but we kind of had to because Requiem was going to force this anyway. And we get to destroy Engraver anyway. Oh no, we're going to destroy the field spell. Probably the better choice. Unless we have another one. I think there's a lot of ways to access this card, so we might just have another one. I hope they summon Lulu with Lilith. Imagine they go for Blazar, or they go for Crimson this turn, and they summon Lulu with Lilith. It would be just to troll me, if they did that. Crazy how Artmage went through all the interruptions last turn and cleared the board. Yeah, it was. I mean, they did it game 1 as well. They also pushed through a huge board, even though they had a giant hand from Maxi. It was impressive both games. I do think Fiendsmith did most of it, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think Fiendsmith did most of the heavy lifting. And that is SP. Oh no. Oh no. This is always how I feel when I'm playing Branded. Whenever my opponent goes SP to try and break my board, I know I win. Because now they can't kill. We're gonna chain the dragon. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Guardian Chimera was the turning point. Do you think they knew that the Supernova Dragon could banish when they attacked? Or was that a mistake? Either way, we get to summon out our bodies now since there's room. And that's gonna finally be Blazar. Finally be Blazar. Surely. Surely it's Blazar this time, right? Crimson Dragon. It's not Legacia, there's nothing on the board. Yeah, Crimson Dragon. Draw one. Crimson. Good evening and Happy New Year's to you, April. Hello. Thank you, Zaishin. Happy New Year. Blazar time? Blazar, look at that animation. Look at him. The Royal Blazar. You gotta have a lot of willpower to not summon the Royal Blazar. And instead go for like a Legacia or something. You gotta have a lot of willpower. This card's also Royal, so I get it. But this is very pretty. Look at him. I'm looking at him. I'm so glad they gave Blazar an animation. Yeah, me too. Me too. This card deserves it. Oh my god. Dude. We've done this every time. Every single time we have an Ash to back up our Centaurion board. Like every time I look at this deck, I see an Ash being used. But that is gonna be enough. Archmage cannot break that one. So that's 1-1. They still have a game 3. They drew the Ash. Yeah, that was the draw from why have I forgotten her name? Atri. That was the Atri draw. Which was a ridiculous draw, by the way. Let's not forget that. I think they were gonna win regardless, though, let's be honest. There was a Blazar on the board. They were gonna win. Alright, game 3. Okay, we've got Archmage going first. I don't think we've seen the Archmage deck go first yet. And we're starting with Lacrima. I don't think that's a very good start. I think we want to start with the Archmage, right? Like Theo Realize is like the best card in the deck, isn't it? Because that does Fiendsmith and Archmage combo. Also, we sent Kyrie, which is such an interesting combo. What are we doing with Kyrie? Ghost Spell on Lacrima. That's not the most impactful because Engraver still hasn't used its effect yet. So we can still get to a sequence here. And sequence can still make a Desiree. Or we could go Caesar. I don't think Caesar is particularly good because Centaurion isn't very... Like, Caesar doesn't work against Centaurion cards. Rex? Oh. Apparently it's Rex. Bell also negates sequence. You know what? That's so true. I think we should have belled sequence. You can bell sequence because this shuffles back into the deck, which is like the same as adding a card from the deck, from the graveyard to the deck. It's the same. So I think we should have held the bell for sequence. But we're going through everything here. What are we setting up? Where is the disruption? Are we adding... We're adding Engraver to hand. Okay, so we're still cooking. These are the advanced Fiendsmith lines. They don't teach you this in basic... In basic 2-monster combo school. They don't teach you this one. This is the advanced Archmage class, right? Where you do whatever this is. We're playing Kyrie and Rex Tremende. These are advanced lines. Into Necroquip. Oh my god. For the draw 1 with the Engraver. Unreal. Unreal. Search Paradise. For the draw 1. Oh my god. Wait, that's cracked. Wait. So we set up Lacrima, revive Agnum Day on the opponent's turn. Agnum Day, revive Rex Tremende on the opponent's turn. Flip the set Paradise, send all cards on the field to the graveyard. That's our line. That's a Fiendsmith line that you can do. Today I learned. Today I learned. This person clearly studies. They clearly study at the Archmage Academic Arcane Arts Acropolis. Okay, they clearly study. Because they know Fiendsmith lines like no other. That's a crazy line. They even got the draw 1 as well. Harry Potter. Literally Harry Potter himself. Yeah, Rex might be the most underrated Fiendsmith boss monster. This card is literally a towers, and nobody talks about it. And it's not even being used for its towers effect right now. It's being used just for its, like, name and materials. Yeah, and later you have Paradise Dump Desiree for the extra sand. Yes. Is Paradise both effects per turn? I don't even know. Yeah, it is both effects per turn. That's crazy. Crazy line. I use Rex to bridge Fiendsmith into White Forest. Yeah, that is also a pretty nice line. I do know about that one. This one is crazier to me though. The Search Paradise line. I saw that Bronas was doing stuff like this with Ryziel. He was doing like Search Paradise lines. Okay, normal summon Primera. Good start. We want to bait that trap card. Wait, don't we want to... Wouldn't it be better to bait with Habakiris and stuff like that? Because these... I guess not really. Not really. The Paradise sends your cards to the graveyard as well, so... You don't want to use it. It's kind of like the Zeus from a couple games ago. We want to use it as a last resort. I'm gonna Called by the Owl. That's pretty nasty, because that means no Omni Negate. No Deactor, what is his name? Deactus? I forget the guy. Deactorus, that's it. I'm gonna pop this, but that's not very helpful. Wait, actually that's very helpful. That is very helpful. Yeah, okay. You couldn't wait for the effect because this card is unaffected or indestructible while you control a Centaurian card. And we're gonna Ash Sagi. Oh no. I think that might be it for the Centaurian player. You would need a crazy hand to push through this. We're even gonna draw an extra card. We need like another field spell. We need a lot. We need a lot. I was gonna say we needed branded fusion. And we don't have it. Unfortunate, but that was a crazy game. That match was my favorite match of the tournament so far. Really good match. Well done to both players. Very base decks. Very based. Yeah, bang a duel indeed. Okay. Anyway, we can finally move on to top 4 now. So we've already had one top 4 match finish. I think what we're gonna do is watch this one that's just about to start between Release the Kraken and Moy. We're gonna watch this one, and then if we have time, we'll watch the other one. But we already have one finalist decided, so we might not have time. Where are our duelists? I'm pissed off my opponent had every answer. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you lose. April, hello. We're in the semi-finals now. What are the top 4 decks? Well, one of them, in fact, 2 of them we haven't seen yet, so I'm going to keep it a secret. But we do know that Moy is on Archmage, because we just saw it. And the other game had the Draco Tail player that we saw briefly earlier. But I'm not going to spoil the other decks. Okay, the opponent is here. There they are. Drizzy, are you still here? Do you want to maybe do a prediction for these guys? Now that we're in top 4? We could do a prediction to get them cookie clicker points. I mean channel points. We could do a prediction for the match here. I don't know if you're still here, Drizzy. Anyway. So, we have Kraken going first here versus Archmage going second. What does Kraken play? Oh, our favorite, Mitsurugi. We're gonna Ash and normal summon Sagi. That is reasonable. If you normal summon Sagi, it's probably a pretty good Ash, but at the same time, this is not a play by itself. So you could arguably not Ash it. But if they do have like a card in hand to pair with it, then you're gonna be sad if you didn't Ash. So you kind of do have to Ash. And that's a pass turn. That is a pass turn. I was thinking... Yeah, okay, so Thea realized we're gonna have a really good combo now. If you normal summon Sagi, it's probably a weak hand. Especially given the deck that this person is playing. Ooh, we got a Ghost Spell on Medius, though. That is pretty good, because that technically trades with both Both sides of this, we need to summon a monster to get the Fiendsmith line. Never mind, we just activate Engraver. But we're still cut off from Archmage for now. We don't have any Archmage cards. Okay, we're gonna Ash Requiem. I was gonna say it looks like a normal line for now, but I guess we're not doing any line. Do we have Archmage cards to follow this up with? We can still use Engraver technically. So actually we kind of have a good Fiendsmith line still. Because if we normal summon anything, we can still go sequence. And that's still pretty good. Or we're just gonna activate Tracked in Graveyard. Use with some more engravers from the hand. Into Lacrima. Oh my god, can Moy just play Fiendsmith normally? One time? Just play Fiendsmith normally one time. Like... like, just do a normal line once, please. Make a Caesar, and then pass, alright? Like, do a normal line once, please. Clapping my hands and going wow no matter what happens? Aww. He's a wizard. He is a Fiendsmith wizard. And we do have some more Media's cards. Yeah, some Archmage cards. We have the AAAAA and an extra Medias. Is that Caesar? That's Caesar. Please tell me that's Caesar. It's actually Caesar. Wow. Thank you, Moy. Normal summon Caesar, protect, or special summon Caesar, protect from Nibiru. Now do your main engine combo. Finally, playing like a normal deck. Into Deacturus. What does the trap do on the field? Special summon an Archmage monster from your deck. This turn. Oh, this turn, Branded lost for a turn. Cool. And then you can banish it and destroy. Good morning, April Gladges. Hello, Frank. Hello. Okay, are we gonna get the three types plus the Omni? Like, can we summon one more guy? Yay, Jiggly. I thought you'd like that. Can we get one more guy here? Yeah, we can. So we can get Nerva if we want to. I mean, this is just lethal, isn't it? Just attack. This is just game. Yeah. Okay, and even if they had Nibiru, we got the Caesar for it. It's a wrap. It is in fact a wrap. Archmage taking game 1 after a very weak hand from Kraken by the looks of things. Hold on, I was eating chips. I missed the jiggly. It's okay. I'm sure I will jiggle again. So Moy taking game 1. Good job, good job. But Kraken's gonna have a chance to go first again, and hopefully they open more than just a Sagi. Slap it and it goes boing, hey. At least gift a sub if you want to slap it. Why need slap? Just poke. Okay, game 2 any second now. There we go. Save me. Save me, game 2. It's not pronounced moi, it's moi. It's a French word. Are you certain? Are you certain about that matter? Are you certain it's not moi? I thought it was moi. Normal summon Ice Riser. Much better normal summon. Oh, Moi himself has confirmed. It's not pronounced Moi. Damn, I've been saying Moi the whole time. Okay, we're gonna Ash Ice Riser, which is the same as Ashing Sagi, if you think about it. We could just pass turn again. Do we have an extender this time? Oh, we absolutely have an extender. We got prayers. Prayers for Habakiwi. And we have Maxi. Oh no, what do we have an out for this Maxi? Oh, we don't have an out for the Maxi. That's looking pretty bad for Mitsu Raisiel. We're gonna add Ritual. I guess what we can do is Ritual for Murakumo. Give one more draw. Tribute the Habakiri, yeah. And then search for the Omni Negate if we play it. And hope that that's enough. What did we search? Oh yeah, we searched Purification. Okay, and we got 2 sets. This could be okay. Normally, I would say we're up against Archmage, so it's probably enough. But apparently Archmage Fiendsmith has a lot of push. So I don't have faith in this board. Personally, from what we've seen, from the boards that we've seen Moi break, I don't have a lot of faith in this board right now. Okay, Maxi apparently just resolves every single time. So we're also going to be drawing hand traps, which could make this a very interesting game. Potentially. Yo, hello Venom. Maxi is insane? Yes, Maxi is insane. We're gonna push into it though, of course. Fiendsmith? Oh, okay, we have Bell for this. Another person using Bell on Lacrima. Personally, I don't think I would have done that. I think I would have kept Bell for the sequence again, but maybe we're just afraid that Moi is gonna do some crazy wizard stuff with Fiendsmith and just like use like Kyrie to fuse into something and then you can't Bell. So maybe that's a good Bell. Is that Caesar? Okay, it is Caesar, but we still have the Omni. So technically, if we draw like a Nibiru, we could go Nibiru, chain Caesar, chain Omni. And that would be really good. That would be a big blowout. We're discarding Paradise, which is like something, I guess. I don't know if we have the push here. Oh, we're also going to use... Okay. We could have used the Omni. Maybe we were deciding if we wanted to use Purification on this, because this is usually a good negate, because it's not once per turn. That's what we've seen in the past. Maxi should be rogue deck only, for real, for real. I mean, that's what Genesis is it not? Is that not what Genesis is? You can play 2 Maxi in a Genesis deck with no points. We're gonna Omni this, the Grappler. Is that the right time to... I guess it is, because this card has this effect, so maybe we were afraid of that. So we're just getting rid of it. This can be Caesar though. Yeah. So we negate this. If this is Prez, we can try to revive again. That can also be Caesar. But if that happens, we're then vulnerable to Nibiru, I guess. So let's see what happens. They also need to prove that they have engine, because currently it's just a Caesar body. They don't have much. They got a bit of a graveyard, I guess. I want to kill Maxi. Don't we all? Don't we all? Okay, we're gonna push into this. We kinda need to draw Nibiru, right? If we're Kraken, because that Prez set is never doing anything through Caesar, unless we also find the Nibiru. And that's if it even is Prez. There's no guarantee it's Prez. Normal summon Meteors, additional normal summon. Would you rather Maxi chain Ash or Maxi to Brafu? It's Maxi every time. It's Maxi every time. Whenever my opponent has a response, and then they drop Maxi or Fua instead of Ash on my Branded Fusion, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. But when it's Ash, I'm like, fuck. No way is he going for the kill? I mean, what else would you do? On the Maxi, you kind of have to. You kind of have to. Oh, we have it. Oh, we have it. Okay, so now the question is this back row Prez? It's not Impum, because we would have Impummed ages ago. Nibiru is negated. Sure. Is it Prez set? Is it Prez? The battle phase has been reached. But this is not lethal. Wait. It's not lethal. So... Wait, is it lethal? I don't know. Last time I said this, they had a play in the battle phase. Oh. Oh, it is lethal! They pop... Oh my god. That was some insane maths. Oh my god. Oh my god. Insane mathematics. Pop Ice Rizial, bounce. Bounce your own card, exactly 8,000. Unreal. Look at that, Littera 400. Oh my god. That was nasty. That was nasty. Okay, but Archmage taking the 2-0, kinda peak. Kinda peak. Kinda peak. Congratulations, Moy. That was a peak game. But anyway, that's going to be our finals matchup decided. We have Smato, who we haven't seen play yet, versus Moi on the Archmage. Very, very nice. Smato debut, yeah. So I'm not going to spoil the deck. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what it is. Here we go. Drizzy, you got time for a prediction before we hop into this? I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, we could do a little finals prediction. We got the unknown Dark Horse Smato, unknown deck, or the based Fiendsmith Archmage Wizard, Harry Potter himself. Who will win, Smato or Harry Potter? I'm back. Is this the start of the finals? Yes. We're about to watch the finals. It's Archmage versus an unknown deck that we have not seen yet. Waiting for opponents. I mean, they're here. They're here in game, so. This is my first overseas tournament, so I'll do my best. Oh, I guess we got Smato in chat, guys. Good luck. You mean you didn't see my top 4 match against Smato? No, I'm sorry. We couldn't watch every single match. I came just in time for the finals. Perfect. Perfect. I don't know if they've started yet, but I really hope it's not bugged. I hope they haven't started yet. Because occasionally there's like a replay bug where you can't spectate, but I hope that's not what's happening. Standing by. Okay, here we go. Finals time. I'm gonna turn that music up. Okay, we got Smato going first with Bonfire. Oh no, what is Bonfire searching for? What is Bonfire searching for? That's right, it's X'd Ryziel. Your favorite. It's Ryziel, your favorite deck. Don't you love Ryziel? Special summon X, no Maxi. That's a bad sign. No Droll, that's a bad sign. Maybe still a Fua? But Fua's not that great. We got X, search for sword. Special sword. Search eyes. Pop, 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 pop. Let's go Archmage. You're rooting for the Archmage Fiendsmith player? They're going second, but they've been breaking boards all day. And there is a Fua. There is a Fua, and it's resolved. We're under Fua. Nice. Pretty good for Moi. Normal summon Sagi. So we added Star Ryziel, by the way. Is adding Star here playing around Fua? Kind of is, right? If you think about it, it's kind of playing around Fua a little bit. We're going to tribute a Habakiri from the hand. Okay. Damn, this is avoiding the Fua quite a lot. This is avoiding the Fua so much. Oh my god. Okay, so we get Ritual here with Habakiri. We could tribute for the deck here. But no, we're summoning from the hand. So we just have Murakumo in the hand? We do. We just have Oh my god. No draws for Fua so far. 0 draws for Fua. We could add back the Prez if we wanted to. And I think that's the better play, right? To just get Prez, set Prez, and then have your Habakiri or your Murakumo set up without giving any draws. That's pretty strong. Yeah, and they do just pick Prez. So now what we could do is we could make a detonator for 3 materials with 1 draw for Fua. And that's a lot. Yeah, detonator. We get to attach aggregator. 3 materials with aggregator plus Murakumo and Prez. Prob worth it to Gallant? If we're playing it. Oh wait, we also have the star, right? Trade 1 material for star? For cross? That's also pretty peak. We played around this. Instead of getting ice, we got the star. That was pretty smart. Yeah, because we searched this with sword instead of ice. Because we're a big brain genius. So that's Prez set. They didn't go for another rank 4. Oh, really? Really? And it resolves? Okay. 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 Moi, you've been in this position multiple times. Show us it one more time. Show us the board breaking power of your wizard Fiendsmith lines one more time. There's no way. There's actually no way. What the fuck? You max C for 0 draws and then just draw them? There's no way. There's no way. But it's good. It's actually like good, isn't it? It's actually really good to play it this way because Droll is like better. I mean, it's good against the Archmage stuff, but it's not good against Fiendsmith. They could Fiendsmith under the Droll now pretty well. They're even negating Medius. So there's only 1 more pop left from Detonator. Leave the bird alone, kill the roach? No, I think I would ban both of them. If I got to design the ban list tomorrow, you would see Shifter, Maxi, Fua, and Droll all at 0. You would also see a lot more hits, but you would see all of those at 0. Droll is interesting? Shut up. Shut up. What do you mean Droll is interesting? What do you mean Droll is interesting? Also, we're in the battle phase now. So there's definitely no OTK this time. We're even going to protect our Aramasa with Sagi, which is kind of cracked because that's, I mean, we don't get to search because of the draw, but I guess, are we setting this up for potential search next turn? I think we probably wanted to search there. I think we were expecting to be able to search. We must have forgot about our draw. And now we make Moon. But I don't think a Fiendsmith line works through what we have here. It's more interesting to build decks around draw than not. No. But the actual gameplay is like... The actual gameplay of draw is cringe. Oh, they triggered the Paradise. Is that gonna help? Wait, hold on. Smatto, where is your follow-up? Was it really a wise idea to draw immediately? Because now that I think about it, where is your follow-up? Okay, yeah. Send away Ryziel Cross. That's pretty smart. Sending away Ryziel Cross, because that takes away one of the follow-up pieces. There's a lot of damage on the board, but it's not lethal. It is not lethal yet. We do need to top deck something for it to be lethal. This is very unclear right now. I think Ryziel here could have been very easily winning if they didn't draw immediately. If they just got a few draws with the Maxi and then dropped the draw, that could have been way better, I think. Wait, we're still playing. We're actually just still playing. Okay, we're gonna pop this card, I assume? Yeah, pop this card. No, we're gonna pop the back row. End phase. Okay, so... Medius is follow-up. If we attack over the Medius, it is follow-up next turn, right? If we draw a monster, it is follow-up. Smatto does not have follow-up yet. Droll has a lot of... Why are you guys arguing over the worst criminals in the game's history and whether or not they're worse than each other? Like, they're all awful and should go to 0. Like, let's be honest. They should all be at 0. Yeah, we need to invent some new cards to replace Maxi and stuff right now, but they should all be at 0. The current ones should all be at 0. We should be going second with Phimina and Havness and Magnamut and Nibiru, not Fua Droll Maxi. One of those is significantly more cringe than the other. Oh, here's Dynamondo. Okay. Okay, Dynamondo's pretty peak. We could target... Can we target Graveyard? No, we can't. We can only target the field. Okay, so we do have a disruption set up. We have Murakumo on the opponent's turn, which is pretty peak, especially because with this low card count, Murakumo... Okay, nice draw. Nice draw. But with this low card count, Murakumo is kind of 2 interactions. Because you might just get a clean negate out of the second effect. We're going straight for it, probably because of what I just said. It being a clean negate when there's no cards in hand. Oh, this also plays really nicely into this quick effect. We're gonna force them to discard a card too. So, I mean, you could just let this get negated, because whatever you summon is getting destroyed anyway. Depends what this last card is. Imagine this last card is Engraver. Imagine you let this get negated, your board gets wiped, and then it's Engraver in the hand. How peem would that be? That would be so peem. Does the fusion float? It does, but it summons a Medius. And Medius is already triggered, so it's not that good. We're really thinking about this. It can't be Engraver because the decision is too obvious if this is a play. If this is like Engraver or Tract or something, it's too obvious. So Moy's thinking about the lines here. This card also has an effect. Look at this. If this is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, add an Archmage spell trap. That's going to trigger either way, whether we fuse or not. So I guess that doesn't really matter, but that is a play that we could have to push through this. Dang, the player's sweating now? Of course. Sweating for that $20 on the finals. Who wouldn't? $20 is free dominoes? Damn, there's a prize? You didn't know there's a prize? There's a prize for these every month. What do you mean? And we do choose to let it get negated. Okay. We get the board destroyed, and then this floats. 2 cards to play with here. What can we do? Clearing... Okay, we're getting the trap. Clearing Murakumo is not trivial. Okay, and they're just going for the set trap pass. Keeping this card in the hand. Okay. Playing a slow game. Still got 8,000 life points. So Smato needs to find a play. Battle phase. No play. Not even a Mulchami. No normal summon for duo drive. What do we have in hand? Like Ash Blossoms? Futsu? And we just pass. Wow. Don't have anything. This is getting kind of suspicious now for Ryziel. This is kind of suspicious. We must have drew hand traps though. Like, yeah, there's an Ash. We must have been drawing Ashes, because no level 4 to normal summon. Not even, like, an SP. No Prez to set. Has to be Ashes and stuff. Hello? Hello, 19DK line. Thank you for following. Red reboot. Okay. We were also expecting Draco Tail, it seems. Shuffle away the Ash. Splash the Meteors. Now what can Meteors do? Versus potentially nothing. Can Meteors win the game here? If this is a good deck, it should win the game here. Dormouse would win the game here. Also, thank you, Faye Claire, for following. Okay, we go Diacturus. We can use this effect to put the Murakumo in defense. That's a good way to attack over it. Nice. I'll always support fellow trans members. Thank you. I think Medius is winning here. Shot Mage. Brafu would win here? Of course. Of course Brafu would win here. What do you mean? Assuming that this is nothing in the hand, pretty much all good starters would win here. Oh no, we just went battle phase. They forgot Aramasa can protect it. We needed another monster on the board. But I guess what else were we gonna do? This got to search for a Habakiri now. And Habakiri technically is not activated this duel, but we do have all the names in the graveyard. And they scoop it up! What? They surrendered? Wait. No, what did we do? What did we do? No, the Habakiri was dead. The Habakiri was dead. The Habakiri was dead. No, it had no targets. Everything's in the graveyard. No. Why did we scoop? I mean, maybe they misplayed. Maybe they were mad and they just decided to scoop. But I don't think there was proof of a play yet. Smato did not have provable follow-up yet. Maybe the Murakumo was enough. Maybe we would just have lost to the Murakumo on its own, maybe? But damn, I would have liked to see that game play out. I would have liked to see the conclusion of that. That was pretty peak. Field spell couldn't search. Yeah, but like, we still had a lot of life points. Without a play, I feel like you always just pass again, right? Because Murakumo attacks, and then what? Like, you wait for them to... You wait to see if they draw a play. You don't scoop it up there and then, right? I lose to Murakumo, only cope was if they didn't protect. Okay, okay. You had no plays? What, like, forever? You had no plays forever? But fair enough. You know your deck better than me. Alright, game 2. Game 2. We've got Artmage going first. It's currently 1-0 to Ryziel. We're starting with the best starter in the deck, Theo Realize. Put back that useless Mulchami. No Maxi. No Maxi, but maybe an Impom here? No, just resolves. Into the Omni Negate. It's also notable, by the way, that this card is not actually an Omni Negate. It's only negating a card on the field. Yeah. So, that draw can't be negated. We also don't control 3 types anyway, so this is not even online. We are gonna have to play through that draw. I think it's fine though, right? Because what if we just... Okay, we're using Theo Realize on this card. Tell me we're not linking this off for Moon. Please tell me we're not linking this guy off for Moon. I mean for Requiem. No! You don't have a normal summon? You can't do this with a normal summon? You have to get rid of your Omni Negate? Really? Really? And we have Ash for it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. That's nasty. Oh no. We passed turn? Okay, but do we have a play? Does Ryziel have a play here? That's a play. That's a Habakiri. And there's no Maxi. which would have been the best card to have here, really. We could still have Ash, and then... Yeah, we have Ash for this. That's pretty reasonable. You don't Ash Habakiri, you Ash Sagi. Wait, what? We cross it out? Are we... kidding me? Are you kidding me? Minigame. Get minigamed. The minigame always wins, chat. The minigame always wins. We're searching for prayers. We had ritual anyway. What? We had ritual anyway. Moy is experiencing what I just lived. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay, so we're gonna search for... This is the alternate line, to be honest. This is a very cool line that is not standard. It's not that we already drew ritual, right? Because we just searched it. But this is the alternate line where you have Aramasa and you search for the Kusanagi with it. And then you go ritual like this. It's kind of just the same one card combo, but slightly different sequencing. I kind of like it. It's a line that loses to DD Crow. It is, yeah. It's also not as good as the other line because you use your Prez before Murakumo hits the board. So it's very easy to remove, even if you have a copy of Prez in the hand. It's really easy to remove from the field. And now we go Duo Drive. Does it lethal? I mean, it's Duo Drive. So, presumably, yes, we will find lethal from here. Adding ice. Still got our normal summon available. Normal summon ice. Do we have a Nibiru lurking in the hand? I haven't seen Nibiru all tournament from Moi, so... Or moi. So presumably not. Didn't scoop yet? I mean, yeah. That might just be because it's the tournament finals. But there's the detonator. Cross Negate is now online anyway. There's clearly nothing else left. And we go battle phase. None of these cards were summoned with prayers. Nope, we're gonna keep cooking. We're gonna keep cooking, it seems. Into Habakiwi. Habakiwi. I'll let you guys see the best deck in action. I have Engraver Ash and the field spell in hand. 3 battle faders? Yeah, surely. Boom. So, Ryziel meets Tsurugi, wins the finals. Smato, congratulations. If you're in chat, congratulations. Very good duel. The Droll Ash crossout was in fact painful to watch. Yes, it was criminal. It was criminal, but that game 1 was really good. That game 1 was really cool. Very, very nice game 1. And obviously well played to Moi as well. We saw like 3 matches from you. So, well played with the Archmage deck. Look, the Fiendsmith lines were wizardry. The Fiendsmith lines were pure wizardry. Some Harry Potter shit right there. But congratulations, Mato. I will message you and ask for your PayPal so I can give the prize. Nasty players? Hey, what do you mean? You mean nasty good, right? You mean nasty good. Yeah, in a good way. But yeah, congratulations. Let me get the deck list up on screen. Let me show the finals deck lists for you guys. I know you're going to want to see that Archmage deck, so let me get it. I'm gonna get them next time. Yeah, you got pretty far as well, Madara. Okay, let's see. Where did I save these? I can't find the files I just downloaded. Is this it? That looks like it. There's the Archmage deck. The Archmage Fiendsmith deck that I know you guys wanted to see. And let me find the other one. The winning deck list. Oh, the music finished. I just noticed. The music finished just in time with the tournament. I think this is it. And here is the first place deck list. So we've got first and second place here. Raizel Mitsu and Archmage Fiendsmith. I'm home. Do you need me for something? Haas, you're trolling me. You're trolling me right now. I needed you. I did need you, but I think Plushie might have helped me. I don't think we needed a mod for anything. There was no problematic games this time. Okay. Anyway, that's gonna do it because that's all we came on to do tonight. Tomorrow we will be. Is this Master Duel content? It was Master Duel content, but it just finished. We just finished the finals. Tomorrow I will be back and we'll do some climbing. We'll play some ranked season. But not right now. We'll do this tomorrow. So, see you later guys. Thank you for coming. Bye bye.